Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. So hope you have understood how to draw the ray diagrams. Ray diagrams each are of 2 mark questions. Okay, that means one diagram stands for 2 marks. Whenever you are having a question on ray diagram, you have to write the position of the object, position of the image, nature of the image, size of the image. You have to compulsorily write it, okay, and draw the ray diagram. The ray diagram should be correct, it should be measured. That means the distance between optical center and focus and the distance between F and 2F should be the same. Okay, so I have showed you how to draw the ray diagrams. Today we may move on to the next topic, that is sign convention. Okay, that is sign convention. Now these are some rules which are followed while doing numericals for objects placed on the left side of the object of the lens. Objects, the images are formed on the right side of the lens. So when you had drawn the ray diagram, you might have seen that you always drew the object on the left hand side, isn't it? Okay, so there are some rules which have to be followed. That those rules come under the topic sign convention. Okay, now what are the sign convention? It is a 5 mark question. Under this there are 5 points. You have to write the 5 points, 1 point, 1 mark. Okay, now we will see what are the sign convention. This is a lens which I have shown in your diagram. They have shown separate diagram for convex lens and that of concave lens. So this is a convex lens, okay, convex lens with optical center f1 to f1, f2 to f2, okay. So f1 you may see and 2f1, f2 and 2f2. You know that there are 2 foci, one on each side of the lens, okay. Now when you do numericals based on lenses, so the distances which are placed on the left are taken as negative. Now before that, this is the principal axis, okay. This is the principal axis. The principal axis is taken as the x-axis. The principal axis is taken as the x-axis, and all the values are taken based on this x-axis, that is the principal axis. The distances which are taken towards the left are taken to be negative, because according to a number line, if this is the optical center and this is taken as 0, optical center is taken as 0, whatever values are taken towards the left, they are taken as negative, isn't it? They are taken as negative. So whatever values are taken towards the left, those will be taken as negative, and whatever values will be taken towards the side, that towards right, that will be taken as positive. So distance on the left is taken as negative, distance on the right is taken as positive. Similarly, if this is the y-axis, whatever values are taken towards up, okay, whatever values are taken towards up, the height above, okay, the height is taken above that line and the height is taken as positive, and the height below is taken as negative, okay. Similarly, in case of concave lens, the principal axis is taken as the x-axis. The principal axis is taken as the x-axis. The values towards the left are taken as negative. The values towards the right are taken as positive. The value upwards is taken as positive, and values downwards will be taken as negative, okay. Now the next is the focal length of convex lens is taken as positive, and the focal length of concave lens is taken as negative. Now we will see the points which have been given in the box on page number 85, okay. According to the Cartesian sign convention, the optical center is taken to be the origin. The principal axis is the x-axis of the frame of reference. The sign convention is as follows. The object is always placed towards the left of the lens. All distances parallel to the principal axis are measured from the optical center. The distance measured to the right of O are taken to be positive, while those measured to the left are taken to be negative. Distances perpendicular to the principal axis and above, okay, that means upwards, it is taken to be positive. Distances perpendicular to the principal axis and below are taken to be negative. The focal length of a convex lens is positive, while that of concave lens is negative. Okay, so these 5 points you have to write if you are having a 5-mark question plus the diagram. You can draw diagram of any of the one lenses. Okay, if you draw the convex lens, it would be better. Okay, now we may move on to the next topic, that is lens formula. Now we are having numericals based on this lens formula in this chapter. What is lens formula? 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. I repeat, 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F, where V stands for distance of the image. That means from the lens where you are getting the image. Consider you are getting the image here. Okay, this distance is taken to be V. Okay, so what is V? V is the distance of the image from the optical center. Okay, what is U? U is the distance of the object from the optical center. F is the focal length. Focal length means the distance from O to F1 or O to F2. So F stands for optical center, focal length. Okay, F stands for focal length, V stands for distance of image, U stands for distance of object. Okay, now what is the lens formula? 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Okay, now the next topic is magnification. M stands for magnification. Now when we had drawn the ray diagrams, you had seen the size of the image was either same as the size of the object, or smaller than the size of the object, or larger than the size of the object. That means there is magnification. Magnification could be negative or positive. Okay, that means it could be less than 1 or more than 1. Means the height of the image and height of the object won't be the same always. There is one condition when height of the image and height of the object is the same. Okay, so according to that we may calculate the magnification of the image. So the equation to find out magnification is M is equal to H2 upon H1, where H2 stand for height of the image and H1 stand for height of the object. I repeat, M is equal to H2 upon H1, where H2 stand for height of the image and H1 stand for height of the object. Now here we know that M is also equal to V upon U. Okay, it is also equal to V upon U. What is V? V is distance of image, and what is U? U is distance of object. So you get the equation M is equal to H2 upon H1, which is equal to V upon U. Okay, there is a question on page number 85. Use your brain power question. From equations 1 and 2, what is the relation between H1, H2, U and V? What is the relation? This is the relation. You may write this answer there. Okay, so what is the relation between H1, H2, U and V? It is M is equal to H2 upon H1, which is also equal to V upon U, where H2 stand for height of the image, H1 stand for height of the object, V stand for distance of the image and U stand for distance of the object. Okay, now the next topic is power. Okay, power, P-O-W-E-R, that is power of the lens. Before discussing about that, there is a topic, there is a question on page number 85. You have to take two convex lenses of different sizes, collect sunlight on a paper using one of the lenses. The paper will start burning after a while. Okay, this you might have heard about. Note the time required for the paper to start burning. Repeat the process for the second lens. Is the time required the same in both cases? No, the time required for both cases won't be the same. Why? Because the power of the lenses are different. So what can you tell from this? The capacity of the lens to converge the incident light is different for different lenses. I repeat, the capacity of a lens to converge the incident light is different for different lenses. Okay, so this is the power of the lens. So what is the power of the lens? The capacity of a lens to converge or diverge, that is said to be power of the lens. Below that there is the definition. You may underline the definition. The capacity of a lens to converge or diverge the incident rays is called as power of the lens. What is power? Power is defined as the reciprocal of focal length in meters. Okay, power is defined as the reciprocal of focal length in meters. That means P is equal to 1 upon F in meter. What does F stand for? F stands for focal length, but the value of that focal length should be taken in meters. Okay, so P is equal to 1 upon F. The unit of power is diopter. Okay, the unit of power is diopter, which is denoted by the letter D. Okay, so when you do the numericals, you may write the unit D for power. Okay, now the next is, if there are two lenses kept together, the combination of the lenses, the focal length of the combination of the lenses, you may calculate it with the equation 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon F1 plus 1 upon F2. You cannot take F is equal to F1 plus F2. You cannot take like that, because it is not like that. It is a calculated value with the equation 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon F1 plus 1 upon F2. Okay, and what about the power of the lenses? The combination power P will be equal to P1 plus P2. Okay, so you may remember this. P is equal to P1 plus P2, but F is not equal to F1 plus F2. It is 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon F1 plus 1 upon F2. So what did we study? We studied several questions. The first question is a 5-mark question with diagram. Explain the sign conventions. These are the sign conventions. It has been given in the box. Okay, the question on only the diagram could also be asked for 2 marks. Okay, and the sign convention points only could be asked for 5 marks or 3 marks. So it is a very frequently asked question. And the equations, lens formula 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F, where V stand for distance of image, U stand for distance of object, F stands for focal length. Okay, and you have to remember the focal length of convex lens is positive, the focal length of concave lens is negative. What does M stand for? M stand for magnification. M is equal to H2 upon H1, where H2 stands for height of the image and H1 stands for height of the object. And M is equal to H2 upon H1, which is equal to V upon U. Okay, and P stands for power. The power is the capacity to converge or diverge the incident rays of our lens. So P is equal to 1 upon F. F should be taken in meters. Okay, so this much you may mark in your textbook. Now the next is numericals on page number 86. Before doing the numericals, you have to remember some points. The first point is U is always negative. What is U? U stand for distance of the object. Why it is always negative? Because you always draw the object towards the left hand side, towards your left hand side. Do you remember when you draw the ray diagrams, you draw the object towards the left hand side of the x-axis. Okay, and O is taken as the origin. So towards the left, all the values are taken as negative. So u is always negative. Okay. Next, f is positive for convex and negative for concave. Now what do you mean by f? F means focal length. The focal length of convex lens is taken as positive and the focal length of concave lens is taken as negative. V is positive means the image is real. Now when we had drawn the ray diagrams, we had written the nature of the image, whether the image is real or inverted or virtual and erect. Okay, so it is a couple, real and inverted, okay, and virtual and erect. It is never real and erect. Okay, so real and inverted. So you will be asked to find out whether the image is real and inverted or virtual and erect. How will you come to know? You will come to know from the symbols of the values. Okay, so if you are getting the value of V as positive, that means the image is real. Why it is real? Because if you are getting it towards the right hand side. Okay, so if you remember, the real images you had got towards the right hand side of your ray diagram. Okay, so you may see the ray diagram if you want. Whenever you draw the ray diagram, the image which you get towards the right hand side of O is real. Okay, so real and inverted. So V is positive means the image is real. H2 is negative means the image is inverted. H2 is negative means the image is inverted. Okay, so these things you have to remember while doing the numericals. You may write this in your textbook itself. Now the first question, solved example. An object is placed vertically at a distance of 20 cm from a convex lens. If the height of the object is 5 cm and the focal length of the lens is 10 cm, what will be the position, size and nature of the image? How much bigger will the image be as compared to that of the object? Okay, so you have been given, what you have been given, the height of the image have been given as 5 cm and the focal length is taken as 10 cm. Here you may see the focal length I have taken it as positive 10. Why I have taken it as positive 10? Because you may see in the question they have given it as a convex lens. As it is a convex lens, the focal length is positive. Now U is taken as minus 20. Why minus 20? Because U is always negative. Why U is always negative? Because it is always placed towards the left hand side of the optical center. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out V, that is distance of the image. You have to find out H2, that is height of the image, and you have to find out the magnification. With the help of lens formula, 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Okay, so here you may see what you have to find out. You have to find out V. So the equation becomes 1 upon V is equal to 1 upon F plus 1 upon U. Okay, so by substituting I will get 1 upon V is equal to 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon minus 20. Okay, because U is minus 20. Now cross multiplying, okay, cross multiplying or by taking the LCM. What will be the LCM? The LCM will be 20. The LCM will be 20. How many 10 how much are 20? 10 2s are 20 and 20 1s are 20. Okay, so it will become like this, 2 plus minus 1 upon 20. So you will get it as 1 upon 20. Okay, 1 upon 20. So 1 upon V is equal to 1 upon 20. Therefore V upon 1 is equal to 20 upon 1, that is V is equal to 20 centimeter. So what value did you get for V? You got it as 20 centimeter. Okay, so what is V? V is distance of image and that you have got it as positive. So positive means the image is real. Now you may see you have to find out H2, with which equation? V upon U is equal to H2 upon h1. Okay, v upon u is equal to h2 upon h1. So what is v? V you have got it as 20. 20 upon minus 20 is equal to h2 you have to find out h2 upon 5. Okay, so here minus minus and 20 will get cancelled. So you will get it as minus 1 is equal to h2 upon 5. Therefore h2 is equal to minus 5. Okay, now height is never negative. Okay, but here what does that minus sign indicate? The minus sign indicates that the image is inverted. Okay, the image is inverted. Okay, and real. So what will be the nature of the image? The nature of the image will be real and inverted. Now what else we have to find out? We have to find out the value of m. Okay, so m is equal to v upon u or h2 upon h1. How much is h2? It is minus 5. How much is h1? It is 5. Okay, so minus 5 upon 5. So you will get it as minus 1. So what is the magnification? The magnification is 1. So in this case you may see that the height of the object is equal to height of the image. Height of the object is equal to height of the image. Okay, so this is the first numerical. Now the second one, you may see before that what has been given in that answer. The negative sign of the height of the image and magnification shows that the image is inverted and real. You may underline that. It could be asked as a fill in the blank also. It is below the principal axis and is of the same size as that of the object. Next question. The focal length of a convex lens is 20 centimeter. What is its power? Okay, so they have given the focal length as 20 centimeter. Which type of lens it is? It is a convex lens. So as it is a convex lens, the focal length is positive. So f is equal to 20 centimeter, which is equal to 20 upon 100. Okay, 20 upon 100 you will get it as 0.2 meters. Now you have to find out power. Now whenever there is a question to ask, whenever there is a question to find out the power, you have to remember that you have to convert the focal length into meters. So 1 upon f in meters, that is 1 upon 0.2, which is equal to 10 upon 2, which is equal to 5 diopters. Okay, positive or negative, it is positive 5. Okay, what does positive denote? Positive denote that it is a convex lens. Okay, now we are having numericals in our exercise also, that we will do afterwards. Okay, so today what you have to do, you have to learn the sign conventions of convex lens and concave lens and the equations. What are the equations we studied today? 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. P is equal to 1 upon f and P is equal to P1 plus P2. Okay, go through the textbook. If you are having any doubt, you may ask. Okay, thank you.